everyone, and welcome back to the Coaching Angel Show. Yes, welcome back, because it's a new and improved show that I am hosting. This is a new season, and today is the first of the interviews that I will be conducting during this first new season. Today I have the privilege of being able to speak with ALKA SHARMA, a beautiful soul who's gifted and talented in so many ways. ALKA SHARMA is a founder. She's the CEO of ALKA's Total Fitness, located in Ontario, Canada. She helps women to empower them to gain inner strength through taking control of their health and their fitness. She helps transform women's lives, getting women to build relationships, getting them strong and fit at the same time. I recently saw something that described a little bit more about what she does at ALKA's Total Fitness. When you attend, you will increase your vital energy so you can handle whatever the day throws at you. You'll gain sexy muscle tone to always look your best, lose unwanted weight, especially after having kids. Boost your mental clarity so you're always calm, collected, and professional. Maximize your self-confidence in any situation, and also learn to be accountable for your own health and well-being. ALKA is also a professional ballroom dancer. She's competed locally and internationally, and it led her actually into the journey of fitness, which is where she has landed and where she thrives now. As an entrepreneur, there's always challenges. But ALKA is very diversified. She's also an author, and I'm going to let her tell you all about that. So without further ado, let me welcome ALKA SHARMA to the Coaching Angel Show. ALKA, welcome. This is your show. Thanks for being here.
Angel, thank you so much. It truly is an honor and a privilege to be on your show. So thank you so much.
It is my honor and my privilege, and I love the work that I get to do. Being able to go out into the world and promote and really share so many inspiring talents that are out that people don't even know about. So you're on that list, and I hope that after today, lots of people are going to learn more about you. So let's start. Who is ALKA SHARMA? Tell us who you really are today in your life.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And so ALKA SHARMA is the founder, CEO of ALKA's Total Fitness. So we are a boutique lifestyle fitness studio. I had this vision that based off of my journey, my personal journey, I struggled with weight and self-confidence, self-esteem, as most of us do. I quickly transitioned, and I really wanted to know how I can really build myself, have fun along the way. So I transitioned and I worked hard at the gym. First of all, it took me I had to pluck up the courage to walk in the gym because there were all these fit body people. And doing so, here I am, and my vision is born.
Wow.
The studio, yes.
So this is just something that kind of happened in your life. Was it really mainly because you were struggling with weight and that just kind of propelled you into this strong desire to figure out what you could do?
It pretty much was. It actually propelled me because I knew that inside there was just so much more. And as most of us, there's always something, but there's always that hidden talent that we never know what is the best for us until we pursue that. So as I began to pursue my goals, my dreams into getting fit, because I really didn't like the body I was in. So I had to work hard. I had to change myself. I had to transform the way that I wanted to look. So in doing so, that took a lot of hard work. And in life, there's always hard work. There's, if we had a magic pill to say, okay, you don't have to work hard. That's okay. You don't have to exercise. But here's a pill and just take that. But life is not like that. So it was based off my journey that really took me, that propelled me to really do what I'm doing today. Empower women, yes.
Right, you get to share that to empower other women. What is something, and it could be more than one thing, that you do on a daily basis that really uplevels your life, really changes things for you? Something that you could share with so many women out there that are really just looking for what that might be to add to their daily lifestyle to get them on track?
So ALKA Fitness Studio is a lifestyle boutique studio. So if you're looking to really enhancing that part of your life that's missing, whether it's in your relationships with people, whether it's in your relationship with your spouse, what is that missing element? Clients always ask me, like when they first walk into the studio, we sit down with them. It's a 30-minute consultation. And now we find out, we formulate a plan. Okay, what is your fitness journey? What is your goals? What's your dreams? What is something that really inspires you? And as I'll go back to myself again, my story is that one aspect of training led me to another aspect of training, which opened to the world of Latin and ballroom dancing. Dance became a huge part of my life. And I always want women to really figure that part of themselves, what truly ignites them, what truly brings a smile to your face when you think about it. Could be dance. It could be any kind of workout, whether it's kickboxing, because that releases a ton of energy and it's a great skill for women to know. So choose whatever you find that resonates with you, first of all, that's in alignment to what you feel, you believe in, and what you're going to excel in.
I think it's really important to have a plan to physically keep yourself at a place really, really where you want to be. But I also think the emotional piece is a very big one. And, in my life, I was in my mid-60s when I jumped onto the life coach work that I do now and went back to school. And so I think there's many pieces to really having good health. I think it's mental, it's spiritual, it's physical. I think it's a combination of several things and being able to balance those things in your life for optimal living results, to really live a positive, healthy, happy, inner happy life, which has a lot to do with being happy, period. And it requires work. People have learned that it's not just about going to a gym. It's about working on yourself mentally too, and really getting your thinking straight, because good, healthy, positive thinking is life-giving.
Life in general is about a balanced life. So it's a balanced life, it's a balanced approach, living not just on the physical realm, on the external, but on the internal, because we have to, as women, we have to look to change on the inside. So what does that mean? That you have to live on a physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional plane. If you're not living on those 4 areas of your life, life is truly missing for you. Yes. You're not living to your optimal. So I truly agree with you. You have to do the inner work first, because the inner work is what truly is going to make the best of you. It's going to be the best person that you ever envision for yourself. So yeah, I just want to touch based on that, because that truly is amazing. Yes, living on those 4 planes.
If you're walking around and you've got all these core hurts and hang-ups and unforgiveness and resentments and shame and guilt, if you've got all that going on within you, it will definitely impact your life physically as well. So I wholeheartedly agree that it's
absolutely, yes.
You've got to look at this from all sides to really get the balance to have a healthy and positive life. Do you see yourself staying in this studio within the next 5 years? Do you see yourself expanding and doing something more?
I'm just the umbrella that really is holding ALKA Fitness, but there's a huge dimension to me that I feel truly needs to be discovered. There's a mission that is greater than me. And for me, in 5 years' time, I really do see the studio thriving, because already it's a community feeling. It already is a community building. And that is what I'm truly passionate about. When I see my clients come in each day and really enjoying their workouts, really enjoying and excelling to the point that it's just, they're asking me, oh, I want to do this. I feel amazing. I've got this energy that I didn't know I had. So over time, I get to see them, I get to see their progress. So in the next 5 years, I really plan the studio to really go globally and really impacting a lot of women along the way. So that community feeling, that community building still remains on the forefront. The community style that we've already have, it's going to stay there. And that's the main essence of the studio.
During this pandemic, it's been really a challenge for a lot of people. Obviously, the gyms have been closed, so everything has gone virtual. And obviously, for you to go global, that's exactly where you'd be headed as well. So I'm excited for you. And I know that this is something that people are really reaching out for more and more right now. What are some of the things that have helped you to get through this pandemic in terms of your health and well-being, for sure?
Well, as entrepreneurs, there's always a shift that we need to do. And, so we always have to think outside the box. And I just had a conversation with another friend, and we were just talking about, the pandemic. And I said, I'm so excited post-COVID. And he started laughing. He goes, "You're so excited." He goes, "You're one of the few that is so excited post-COVID." Because as entrepreneurs, we literally have to do different things what no one's doing. We have to think outside the box, not only for our business, but to envision what's coming next and jump on that. I just can't wait to what I'm going to be doing in terms of at the studio with my clients. As entrepreneurs, we can't sit around and say, "Oh, let me just wait until the pandemic's finished." We already have to get those wheels churning and be one step ahead of the curve.
What's your belief, ALKA, in how to create success in your life? What's your real belief, the message behind your belief about how to really become successful in anything, in any area of your life?
Have the drive. If you don't have the drive to, so whether it's dance, say for example, if I didn't pursue and if I didn't keep on going and practicing, I would not have accomplished. But I would not have pursued that if I didn't have the drive to really hone in my talent, my God's given talent, because each and every one of us has beautiful talents that's hiding inside of us. Hone in your talents, but pursue that. So if you in your business, you don't have the drive, you don't wake up early, you don't stop late, then you're missing the piece of the puzzle that really is going to enhance your life. So it comes down to drive. And that's what's given me the greatest success in my life.
100% agree. My mentor, Mary Morrissey, who I certified to train with when I became a life coach, had an expression: inspiration without action is merely entertainment. And I love that, because I believe that success is just putting together action steps and staying consistent, getting up and making a decision that today I'm going to take action. I'm not just going to think about what I want to do. I'm going to do something to move towards the direction of what that would be for me when I would accomplish that fully. So action steps they're huge. They're really huge.
Exactly. Just like, you're going to take baby steps. So
Right.
like, if you wanted to lose weight, you have to walk into the gym. You have to take that courage to actually walk into the gym. Like for me, I for the first time, when I walked in the gym, a part of me said, "Oh no, wait a minute. There are all these fit body people. I can't fit here." But then there was a part of me that said, "Alka, wait a minute. Didn't you say you wanted to change your life? You wanted to change yourself physically?" So I listened to that part of my life. We truly have this philosophy that we embrace you. So at the studio, when you come in, it's not about shape or size, but the beautiful woman that you are, you have to just do it. Take the action to walk into the gym. And then over time, you will see the results.
I think I learned this again. I went back to school at 64.
Wonderful.
That took courage. That took courage.
Yes.
I had to travel myself and go here and there for the trainings. And yeah, it's
Good
all
for
about,
you.
you're never too old. It's never too late. And speaking of that, I wrote a book that actually was a bestseller last year in 2019 called An Angel's Journey, Breakdowns to Breakthroughs. It's a memoir story, but it really focuses on attachment and letting go.
Congratulations. Yes.
Well, thank you. Well, you too are an author, and I want to talk about that right now as well. I want you to tell everybody about your book, about the Guinness World of Records and what happened for you there. And then maybe share a little bit about your view on attachment, letting go, if it's been a challenge for you in your life at all.
Well, first of all, Angel, thank you so much. So my book is From Cocoon to CEO, and the book is pretty much based off my journey, is literally like a biography of my journey, where I was in my teens and then in my marriage and then where I am today as a successful entrepreneur, as a woman in my own right who is successful, who is multidimensional. And so I truly believe in that you cannot have success and you cannot live the life that you're living until internally you have not changed. So you have to change in order to, in any aspect of your life. So you have to do the inner work first. And so my book pretty much is my biography of, my journey that's happened in my life. And so I'm really excited about that, to be a voice and a mission to so many women around the world.
How did it actually end up being listed in the Guinness World Book of Records? How did that happen?
Well, that was such an amazing experience, Angel. I believe there were like 126 authors in that room. It was to sign the book. So we were signing the books simultaneously. To be one of the 126 authors was quite an amazing accomplishment.
So where you are in your life at this point, and it sounds like you're in a really good place. And so I'm so happy that I got to connect with you today so I could learn all about you and what gives you that positive, beautiful glow that you have. What might you think would be something that, if you could wave a magic wand, that you would absolutely do or change in your life?
That is a great question. If I were to change, would be to see how women really are the number one. Because as entrepreneurs, as women in general, we always have to look at number one. And that's how you begin to change. And that's how I've changed myself. I've always stayed positive in any aspect. Be strong in not only internally in themselves, but being strong so that you have a voice. Being strong so that you have a message that you want to share with the world, what you believe in.
I love what Henry Ford said. He said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
You're right.
Absolutely right. Because what you think about, you bring about. Your thinking creates the outcome of what really happens in your life. Your thoughts have tremendous power. They really, really do. So just back to that question I asked you before that we kind of got sidestepped a little bit. Have you ever struggled in your life with issues surrounding attachment or letting go? The reason I'm asking you, not only was that the major theme of my first book, but I'm working on a second book right now called The Portal, which is amazing because I never wrote a book in my life until last year.
It's amazing.
And I'm including a lot of different people's input into that book. And so it's just really interesting for me to find out what areas people struggle with when it comes to attachment and letting go. How has that impacted your life in some way?
Anytime we're facing a struggle, so whether it's a breakdown in a marriage, whether it's a breakdown in relationships, everyday relationships are breaking up, but whether any kind of relationship that you're facing, there's a struggle. So, for example, when my marriage broke down, yes, there was hurt, and I didn't want my life to be stagnant. I had two options pretty much. Either I crumbled and died and nothing was accomplished in my life, or I picked myself up, dusted off the dust, and formulated a plan of action to live my life. So I had to let go. When we begin to let go of anything that we're struggling with, you have to forgive. And that is huge. And so when I began to forgive, only then did my life begin to change. So I will share that with your viewers, that if you want to let go, then you have to just let go and just keep on moving forward.
It's a really important thing to learn how to do. And one of the things that I specialize in is guiding people as a life coach in the area of recovery from codependency. And letting go and attachment are the biggest struggles for people that really have codependency patterning in their life. So it's an important thing to learn how to let go and how to realize that seasons in your life come and go and situations will need to be released at time. And you have to learn how to do it with some grace, which is a challenge for a lot of people. Thank you so much for sharing that. So tell me a little bit more about ALKA. What are some of the things you like to do? I know you're obviously into dance and fitness, but what are some of the other things that you enjoy? Maybe something that we don't know about you that you could share with us.
Absolutely. So this is just a huge part of my life that I'm just beginning to, realize for myself now in my 50s, that I have so much to give, and I have this voice. I have a voice. I have a mission. So my mission right now is to work on a global platform. I'm working with another mentor, and we will be going to Africa once the is back to normal, and really uplifting the women there to let them know about fitness, that how your body, the mechanics of your body, how it truly is phenomenal, how we can use a body. So I'm excited to go to Africa. I'm excited to really plant my seeds to empower women over there and globally.
I must say, it is such an honor and a privilege to get to learn all about you and what makes you tick and the things that are important to you. Tell my audience, if you will, how they can reach you, your website, your email, and certainly anything else that might be important that I might not have asked you that you'd love to share.
So your viewers can reach me on my website at alkastotalfitness.com, and you can email me alka@alkastotalfitness.com. I'm happy to answer any of your questions, whether it comes to your health or fitness.
Beautiful. And I'll tell you, I may have a few questions too that I'm going to send to you.
Sure, absolutely.
Get your input on. I appreciate that very much. Well, Alka, you are a delight to speak with, and I've really enjoyed having you on the Coaching Angel Show today. I hope it's been a fun experience for you. And
definitely, yes.
Absolutely continued success to you in everything that you're doing. I hope that you continue to thrive with the enthusiasm and the inspiration and motivation that you have and the drive that you have. I think that these are all winning attributes, and I'm very happy for you. So thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate learning all about you and wishing you continued success.
Thank you, Angel.
Oh, you're welcome, Alka.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure, really.
Likewise, thank you. I've been waiting all week for your show, and I'm so truly excited. I was able to meet you. You are just a wonderful, just a really wonderful, beautiful woman that I'm so excited that I was being on your show today.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, Alka. Thanks.
You too, Angel. Thanks.